Well, the way our film changes forms and conventions in media projects is first to get a brief idea of our film. We decided to research, so we researched about kidulthood, adulthood, and also fish tank, and we got a lot of ideas because as I'm a teenager myself, you see that they're stereotypically named as bad, negative people, and that's what people think around the world about teenagers. So we thought, in order for our film to change and twist the story around, so we get a teenager who's aggressive, but at the same time we also show an adult who's calm, but then she loses the plot, and we show how adults are not the same as well. Genre is a French name for different types of films. So our genre in our film is drama, where you see two people getting aggressive and it just shocks the audience to watch the film even more. There's our poster. Basically, what we decided to do for our poster was to put it on Photoshop, and we did a lot of editing techniques on it. So we put the 5-star on it and also the 12 age, so to show the audience what target audience is the film for. We also used the crop sign on our Photoshop poster. We decided for our photo to put a background of the bus to make it more good, and it was good and it was effective on the poster as it showed the ratings of the poster and also the age for the target audience to watch, which will attract them to watch this film of ours. We used, for our radio trailer, we decided to put it on a software called GarageBand. And we did a 1-minute trailer where there's a person talking, telling us about a film to get the audience attracted to watch it. But also we used for the background the MIA soundtrack, which is basically called Bad Girls, and it gets you pumping and gets you, it's dramatic and it makes you feel like, oh, this is a really good trailer for us to put so people can watch our film. I'm just going to give an example of how we used our radio trailer. So for our radio trailer, we used GarageBand. So, new project, and we did the voiceover. Okay, so you've got two options here. You've got the male basics and you've also got the female basics. So I'm just going to click on female basic, and then the red button here to record. So here it goes, recording. So this is what we used to do our radio trailer. So I'm just going to pause it. And if you can hear it, it's recording. So this is what we used to do our radio trailer. Yeah, and this is what we used. And then we also used different kind of effects, so the sounds and stuff like that. Basically, we've learned, so we've gathered a lot of people to understand about our film, to know what we need to improve on or what was good about it. And we've got a lot of feedback saying about our shop scene. In our shop scene, we did the main character, Janisha, having an argument with the shopkeeper to show how teenagers are represented. But there was a little bit of a problem because the radio was on in the shop, so you couldn't really hear the shopkeeper and Janisha, and our feedback was, you can't really hear it, so it would be better to refilm it, and also to get other shots of the shop. We also got other feedbacks for our bus scene, because they thought it was too jumpy, and there was a lot of jump cuts towards our film. This was one of the problems with our films.
one pool.
There's only one pool here.
No, I gave you one pool then. I gave you one pool.
There was a problem with our film as there was too much noise in the background. So we tried to edit it by using auto adjust, but it wouldn't really help as the sound would go low, but you still wouldn't hear the shopkeeper and the main character, Janusha, talking. So we had to film that bit all over again. We also got audience feedback for this particular scene, which is the most important scene for our film. This scene is with two main characters fighting on the bus. We had to do it all over again. As you can see, the camera and the quality is not really good as we used it on a mobile, so we decided it would be better to do it on a camera. And there was also a lot of swearing going on, so we had to crop a lot of that off. So we thought the best solution was to refilm it.
I don't even say fuck none of your fucking business.
We used a camera, well obviously camera to film our film. We also used tripods to make sure in order we wanted to get good shots, the camera wouldn't be a little bit shaky. And we also used Final Cut Pro to do a lot of editing, you know, things we needed to improve on. Also titles and soundtracks in the background. We used Photoshop for our poster to make it more dramatic and interesting for our audience to see and to feel like this would be a good film. We also used GarageBand for our radio trailer to make it more, you know, dramatic as well instead of using it on Final Cut. And we also researched, so we would ask teachers about what they thought, like about our film, stuff like that. We took books from the library. We also went on YouTube to look at research, so, you know, with research about like kidulthood and stuff like that.